Dee.
Y'all are not, I just started the recording. I'm going to stop it and start over. Okay, so it is Monday, May 4th. It is RECO night, and we're also going to do some training on how to scrub your Facebook page, how to scrub your life. No, how to scrub everything. But we're going to do some fun training, and then we're going to give y'all a challenge to do a booking blitz. So we're going to try to get off into 45 minutes if we possibly can. But I'm excited you guys are on. Just as you come on, Andrea, why don't you mute people as they come on so I can kick us off. Just want to let you guys know that your Focus Free and Fabulous sheet was supposed to be due yesterday for the week, for the month of April, and then it would be the week. It's the month of April, but it ended yesterday, okay? But Andrea and I are both giving everybody in our unit until tomorrow night to do it in case you had questions or anything like that. So Focus Free and Fabulous and I Want a Prize is due by tomorrow night because I'm mailing all my stuff out on Wednesday. And so that's super fun. And then tonight, so any points that you earn tonight, beginning in May, make sure you get this straight, goes on your new one, okay? So being on tonight, submitting your weekly accomplishment, if you're Queen of Sales tonight, if you, anything like that, that would go on the next Focus Free and Fabulous. Y'all got it? The one that ended yesterday, okay, so you can, there's a little bit of overlap, but it really ended the end of April. So super excited about that. Andreas posted a new prize sheet. And if you guys want to pick prizes from any of the 3 prize sheets, we're pretty easy about this kind of stuff. Like, yeah, here's the new one. She did such a great job on this. Let me tell you, she's amazing at this. But it's on our Facebook pages. So these are the prizes you're working for now. Seminar cash, 50 points, 200 points, 350, all the way up. So, and remember, it's just like Star Consultant prizes. Once you hit the minimum, then you can start playing with different formulas. You know, like if you got 800 points, you could do 3 from 250 and 1 from 50 and have fun with that. So definitely, you know, if you have questions, ask us. We want you to earn these prizes. It's fun for us to give stuff away. And we're going to talk about Star Consultant prizes in just a second. But I just want to remind everybody that this is an amazing time to be team building. Amazing. And I was going to save this for our training, but I just want to say a couple of things about the e-consultant, because I had a couple people say they've got to sign up early because of work. And I just want to make sure you guys totally understand how this e-consultant thing works. Okay, so let's say you're talking to Mary. And you're saying, Mary, I would really love for you to maybe think again about starting your Mary Kay business. The company has a special. They've never done this before. For $30, you can sign up for Mary Kay, get your website, and get a ProPay account. Normally, for a new consultant, your website and your ProPay account would be $69.95. Right now, you can sign up for Mary Kay for $30 and get your website and your ProPay account. If you choose, I didn't say but, okay? No buts here. Leave your buts out of it, okay? If you choose that you would like to get the starter kit, which is worth almost $400, the company is going to allow you to add that $30 package onto it. So you'll get your starter kit, which is worth almost $400, plus your website, plus your ProPay account for the next year for $130. So which would you rather do? Start your business for $30 with your website and your ProPay account, but no products, or start your business with the starter kit, or both, which is $130. Whichever you'd like to do is fine with me. And guys, you have got to understand that if they sign up for the $30 package and they decide the next day, wait, I want the starter kit, it's too late. If they sign up today with the $100 starter kit and decide tomorrow, oh, I want to add on the $30, it's too late. You have got to present this to them. Andrea, can you keep muting people, please, honey?
Not everybody is.
You have got to make sure that you use that flyer and you say you have 3 options, 30, 100, or 130, but it's a one-time choice. If they decide they want to come in for $30 and tomorrow they call you and say, I want the starter kit now, we are going to have to pull it together bits and pieces and figure it out. And it's going to cost a lot more than 100. So please make sure that they understand how this works. And y'all, I also have been telling all the people I've been interviewing, it is no skin off my teeth. It does not benefit me in any way, shape, or form, whether you do the 30, the 100, or the 130. It is absolutely no financial benefit to me. I don't get extra bonus points, nothing. I just want you to understand we need to do the very best thing for you. Now, guys, here's the next part. If they sign up.
I signed on with Facebook.
If they sign up for 30, 130, or 100, any of those options, the normal 100, the new 30, or the 130, the website is not active until they are. This has not been made clear up until right now. I called the company, I sat on hold for 40 minutes, and I asked them. Okay? The website is not active until they are with at least a 225. Are there any questions on this e-consultant program? Andrea, if you're talking, baby.
Yeah, I noticed. Okay, so we've got a question from Zulema, and I'm not quite sure if I understand. It was asking, Zulema, you were asking about old consultants in ProPay. Well, nothing's changed, but maybe you need to nothing's changed. If you want to start ProPay, you can. It's $39.95.
Yeah, there's no deal for seasoned consultants. If you're already a consultant and you never signed up for a website, or you didn't sign up for ProPay, it's $30 for the website for your first year, $39.95 for ProPay. That's an excellent question, Zulema. Thank you for thinking outside the box. Okay, Alice, are we clear on that?
Oh, got a question.
Because I know, okay, Amy?
Amy. I'm doing it, girl.
Thank you. So do they do anything with the Great Start program if they want to come in and they come in with both 30 and the $100 starter kit?
All of it works exactly the same, whether they come in with the 30, the 100, or the 130. They have that month and 3 months after to get qualified. I will tell you guys that when you have someone come in that has even come in since, let me see, May, let's go backwards, May, April, March, February. If they've come in since the 1st of February, and they are Great Start qualified by the end of this month, and you have 3 people like that, you get your red jacket for free at seminar. They're making it, they're grandfathering it. So anyone who's Great Start qualified by the end of May, whether they started in February, March, April, or May, if you have 3, no, why are you saying no?
You have to order this month to finish, because if you finished last month.
Right, they have to be Great Start qualified.
Right, but if they started in February and were Great Start qualified last month, this month doesn't count even if they're in their first 4 months.
Okay, you're talking about the bonus. I'm talking about the red jacket.
I am too. You think that that's, okay, am I wrong?
As if they have 3 new people and they're all active by the end of May.
Okay, I'll check it.
Yeah. Okay. And then the $100 bonus is for this month. Great Start qualified. Okay. People coming in and going to work. And you guys, I watched a little thing from Bethany Benedotti. She's a sister director that I was friends with in New Jersey. Her unit has increased almost 200% since the beginning of March in its production. She's like, Corona what? Because they are embracing the virtual party. They are embracing getting together with people. Amy contacted me today and said, can we throw a party together by tomorrow? I'm like, yes, let's make it work. People can jump on and do this at the last minute. They don't have to get a babysitter. They don't have to figure out dinner for their family. They don't have to drive anywhere. They're right there. They push a button and they're on. Bam. We can do this. Okay. So I want to go back to, and Andrea's going to check on those red jacket qualifications for me.
Not now, because I'm focused.
You're focused. Oh, she's focused. Do y'all smell smoke? I smell smoke. The blonde is focused. I know Vicky's going to be like, hey. Okay. Very good. Okay. Andrea is going to share in the field.
It's in the field time, ladies. Oh my word. Okay, I think we have to start with the awesome news of the night. All of my girls are dying to know who had $1,000 day. Like, say what? We're not even leaving our houses. We're not even sending out samples. Who the heck had $1,000 day? We need to bring her on. None other than rocking out Charlotte, North Carolina, Miss Alice Flowers. We need to see you, girlfriend. Where are you? Please spotlight
Here I
Alice.
am.
Oh my gosh. So, hey girl, I heard you had a party, but you told Joanna your total and she said, you can get to 500. And you called her back and she said, you can get to 600. And you called her back and she said, you can get to 700. And you just kept going and going. Tell us how it went down, girl.
You know, I don't know. Is Haley, are you on the call tonight? Is there someone named Haley on the call?
Yeah. Hi, Haley. How are you?
Hi, how are you? Hi, guys.
We're glad you're on.
Thank you.
So, you know, you all, we've always been told that professional women, they get it. So my to-be realtor, she was my daughter's realtor, and I invited her to our party, the first virtual party we had. She was on that call. She purchased her products, and of course, everybody now that I'm running into, I'm asking them to do a virtual party. She did a virtual party. I sent her the text what to send out, and it was absolutely about, it's crazy right now. I got some, grab a glass of wine, get on this beauty experience call, and they were all professional women, and we dealt with it like consultants supposed to. We were actually consultants. I asked them up front, what's your skin issue, so we can cover those online. What makeup look what you want, casual or professional. So I started my relationship with them before we got on the call. And because Joanna was with me, you guys, truly, she's amazing. And we were able to tell them about the products. And almost everybody on the call decided that they wanted to try our product. Not only that, after they purchased them, I'm still working with some of the ladies who have skincare issues, and I'm going through the process with them. Now, I sent out an email today sharing with one lady our recommendation. So I said, we have a medical team. I'll call our medical team. So, really? And I follow up like I said I would. And it was just the group of women understands. And my hostess was so supportive. She even encouraged the women, you know what, this is Alice's business. Help her out as well. So I had people from Vermont, Texas, and North Carolina. It's far reaching. I spoke to a lady today, I'm not sure where she was from, but even she's open to having a party for me. And it's like, my mindset has changed. Good. I now understand this is a business, and that's what you have to treat every step of the way. And I did everything that Joanna told me to do. And I've never done that before. Every step of the way, I said, oh my gosh, can I do that? Am I gonna run him away? But every step she said, I did it.
happens when our consultants take our advice. Well done, Miss Allen. Well done, well done. Well, that just leads me right into, of course, so many little things. This is the only time I get tonight on the program, so I'm going to make sure I'm going to go back to being spotlighted. Because I told Joe, I said, look, I'm doing so many projects over here. I need you to take the meeting agenda. And I do want to start by telling you follow up from last week. I did a post. Please go back and read the post. It was on Shipe Superstars, but I'm not done putting it all together. I have had such an awesome week, but I want to tell you, I am putting it together. And I'm going to tell you one thing that Alice just said. I'm just going to tell you what you might want to do for yourself, and you can copy mine. I'm going to screen share real quickly, and it's not open yet, so I have to go and open it. So hold on one second. I want to show you what I've done. Oh, no, I know where you can go. Okay, here's where you can go. You can go here because I posted in units. I want you guys to see something. Alice just said that she did things professionally ahead of time. Well, there's these things now called units in Facebook, and basically they're file folders. And if you click on my Google Forms, you're going to be able to see a couple things. Consultants in my unit, this is where you're going to go to submit every single sharing appointment. It's going to be something that I can also share with you so you can see who is filling it out and what are they saying. But the pre-profile forms for Glamour, this is a closing sheet, this is a closing sheet. This is what I wanted to tell you about. So when you click on this, you can create these kind of documents in Google, and it's just like Alice just said, you're getting the information of your girls ahead of time, and it's not completely the entire customer profile, but it's enough. And then what do you do with this? Ladies, after you have these Google Forms created and they come right into your email, then you build that relationship personally with the additional questions before the party. That's where personal relationship changes from what we do to all the automation that's computerized and impersonal, and the other companies are doing that. That's why people love us and love our service. So you can do those same forms. But just to say, our virtual party and all the things that you can post, I'm still putting it together. And I'm actually, sometimes those deadlines are really helpful because we've got a party this week that Rihanna, she's on the call right here. She is new on Dee O'Brien's team. Her party is having me get everything into position so that then I can share it with you. So feel free to check back, but that will be coming. So the other thing I wanted to say was the lip. I'm wearing this fun pink. Now, you guys, because of Corona and all the pandemic, we were supposed to have 2 colors, but we're only doing 1 right now. But look, you guys, my lips were absolutely clear at the beginning of the call. And it's just real, it feels like, I mean, honestly, it feels like lip balm. It's fabulous, but it's a fun pH kind of product, and all of you are going to be able to order that soon. So I think I covered, oh no, I had one more thing. Prizes. Joanna mentioned something. If you have something you really, really want, I remember one time Christine called me and said, I want a pedicure. We'll figure out how to make it happen and give you a challenge. And you can, of course, customize some of your prizes, but just talk with us because we want to help you, reach those dreams and set bigger goals. And lastly, I got to tell you something. If you're not filling your mind with growth concepts, you are missing the boat. People, readers are leaders. And I just want to give this quote. I said this on a post, but this is so important. You do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. And as I revamp all of my systems and go automated, I want you to understand, those of you who've been setting high goals and you keep saying, oh, okay, God knows, God's in control, and I'm not doubting he is, and I'm not doubting he isn't. I'm not doubting anything. I totally believe God's in control. But what I'm saying is sometimes we are not looking at our systems and we're sort of pie in the sky. I want this big thing instead of going backwards. And so I'm learning so much more about it. I'm excited to share it, but I hope you will also fill your brain. This is a great new book, Atomic Habits, James Clear. Thanks, Joe.
Well, We have one more. Oh, no, I don't want me to, ooh, I don't want my face there. You had one more in the field. It was a, do you remember?
I didn't see any more in the fields. Hold on, I gotta go now to my email because that was, oh, I closed it out when I started talking. One more in the field, one more in the field, hold on. Da, 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 da. I only see Alice, honey.
Okay, so, and I don't like to do this because she's my daughter, but I'm unmuting her. So I think I sent you a boxer.
Oh, sorry, I didn't get it.
That's okay. So Jules took it upon herself, Jules Shipe took it upon herself to do something for our frontline care workers. And so Jules, we don't have your visual, but can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes. So can you tell them what you did on your professional page and how that worked out for you in April? Oh, there you are. Hi.
First of all, I apologize for my appearance. We've been dealing with a very sick dog for 2.5 days. And so I've been trying, we were at the vet from 6 a.m. until 11 a.m. today. And I've been trying to catch up all day. Anyway, poor baby's on a bland meal of boiled chicken. So yeah, I decided I really wanted to be able to do something for our healthcare workers right now. I have a few clients at Jabs and married customers that are healthcare workers. But I wanted to make sure that it was going directly somewhere. So I went ahead and one of my clients at Jabs, who's a nurse at Valleywise Healthcare in Maricopa County, she's going to kind of be like my middle person. She's actually an ER nurse there and is like on the COVID unit for that hospital. So she's kind of my middle person. And so within 4 days of posting that, I had over $600 in sales, and now I'm able to donate 20 self-care items. I have it going on through May 31st though. So the way I decided to do it so that, you know, we want to donate, but we also don't want to hurt our own business and our own income and what we're making. So the way I decided to do it was for every $40 retail, then one item is donated. And so I'm kind of switching off between the moisturizing stick from the MK Naturally, the Extra Moment Night Cream, which, you know, was amazing, and then different pieces from the satin hand set. So yeah, so I figured out a way that would help me to donate, but also allow me to make some sales and not completely mess up what I'm trying to do.
Okay. All right. And you guys, that is what's so important when you do fundraisers and things like that. Don't give away the store. And she did bounce a lot of these ideas off of me and finally came up with her own numbers. But the Extra Light Night Cream and the moisturizing stick is really great for where they're getting these marks on their forehead and around their cheeks from wearing the giant mask. And then the moisturizing stick, and of course, anything with the satin hands to help with their hands because they have to constantly wash them and be wearing gloves. So, so that is exciting as well. So I was very proud of her for thinking of that and thinking outside the box. So let's move on. And Andrea, you better look at the end of your itinerary because you are talking again. All right, so very excited about our recognition tonight. So I know a lot of y'all are dying to know. First, we're going to start with the jury winners in April. So as I call your name, I want you to give yourself a big whoop whoop. And here I even have my feather boa. My husband and I were cleaning out our storage unit because we're gonna turn it into a gym. And as we found all these things, he kept putting them on. And you guys, if I could have gotten to my camera, he had on a hamburger hat and he had this on and he was putting on his pirate outfit when I said enough. But we have our pom-pom and we have our feather boa. So we're very excited for everybody. Okay. Whew. Okay, I don't want to mess up my beautiful new shirt that my girlfriend gave me. Okay, so jury winner, necklace winners, whatever it was, in April. Jamie Boyard, woo! So proud of you. She is working hard. I'm telling you, Jamie has done a qualified order or higher every month this seminar year. She is going for the Consistency Club. So proud. And I want to tell you guys, and I'll let her tell her story another time when we have a little bit more time, but she kind of had put Mary Kay on the back burner. And I mean, she never put it on the back burner, but she had kind of just really focused on her family and her kids and stuff like that. And all of a sudden, at the beginning of the seminar, she's like, okay, I'm doing this. I'm taking this seriously. And she's done a great job. The amazing, dynamic Zulema Sauceda. Woo! Yip, yip, yip. We have Alice Flowers, of course, got her jewelry. Maureen Koger, Maureen's kind of going in and out. She's having some internet problems, but she's on as well. Christine, so proud of you, girl boss. That's over your head. Stacy, where's Stacy? There's Stacy. Whoop, whoop. Stacy's excited. Consuelo, where's Consuelo? Oh, girl. She got her headset on. She's doing double thumbs up. Qualified as well, got her jewelry. Tammy Dunstan, is Tammy on? I don't see Tammy on. She's not on. Okay, so we'll just give her some applause there as well. Vicki Starwalt, and I want to tell you guys, Vicki is done with chemo, done with radiation. She is back, and she is stronger than ever. So thank you for your prayers for her. We're so glad to have her back. And of course, Sayonara and Elizama, both. So excited for them. So right now, we're going to talk in just, oh, Joel said, yes, Vicki, y'all be checking your chats. You're all sending notes to each other. Y'all got to start focusing on Star Consultant right now because it is going to creep up on you that fast. Andrea's going to be talking about that and give you some ideas in a second. But I do want to recognize, because they get extra points on Focus Free and Fabulous as of yesterday. If you were, as of the end of April, not as of yesterday, as the end of April, if you were a team builder or above, so Marcia Stevens, Jules Scheit, Debbie Walder, Joan Teal, Sarah Thompson, and Christine, all-star team builders. So proud of you guys. Oh my gosh. And then team leaders, Jackie Eisenman and Sayonara. So proud of you guys. Okay, let's talk about just in the past week. Okay, just in the past week. Marcia Stevens gets 50 points for having a new team member. Okay. I think, Alice, you did the weekly challenge. 3 new faces, 3 marketing shares, and 300 in sales. So that's 50 points for that. When you guys are doing parties with your director and we're doing marketing right there, there's your marketing. You just check the box, okay? Okay, so our queen of week for the sales, can y'all guess who it might be? Y'all just want to point at her? Stacy goes, Okay, our queen of the week is none other than, with over $1,200 in sales. Yeah, that's girl size pay. It's Alice Flowers. Alice, give yourself a whoop whoop. Yay, we're so proud of you. Honorable mention goes to Maureen. Maureen had almost $1,000 week. Sayonara had almost a $900 week. And Jules, y'all just heard, she did almost $700 just with her fundraiser. Okay, so that's very exciting. 15 points for being Queen of the Week in team building is Marcia Stevens. 15 points for marketing share with director follow-up is Sayonara and Alice. So each marketing share that I did with you guys, give yourself an extra 15 points. 10 points per face. As of the week ending yesterday, 10 points per face. So if it's on your weekly accomplishment, give yourself credit. These are the weekly accomplishments we got in. Arlene, Sayonara, Kathy Crawford, Alice Flowers, Dee, Christine, Maureen, Amy, Zulema, Stacy, Joan, and Jules. All you guys, give yourself an extra 5 points. But remember, this goes in for this week, okay? So now you're starting a new Focus Free and Fabulous, okay? 5 points for being here. If you're here, give yourself 5 points. Are you here? Are you here right now? Oh, okay, Zulema goes, yeah, I'm here. Okay, good. Now, the end of the month, here's your points. If you did a qualified order in April, you get to give yourself an extra 50 points. And that's section H. Section H, an extra 50 points. So Jamie, Zulema, Alice, Maureen, Sayonara, Christine, Stacy, Consuelo, Tammy, Vicki, Elizama. Okay, all of you guys get an extra 50 points. You get 50 points when at the end of the month you're a Red Jacket or Star Recruiter. I just announced you guys. So you get an extra 50 points there. And then, last but not least, if you didn't do a 600, but you did a little bit less, okay, you get 20 points for Consistency Club, 225 to a 599. So I know that's Amy, that's Dee, that's Arlene. I'm trying to think who else. Jamie already got her qualified. Trying to think. I don't remember the rest of the numbers. Okay, so now I want to announce for the Queen of the Month in sales. And you guys, you would not believe how close this stuff was. It was so stinking close. The Queen for the entire month, and you get to give yourself an extra 50 points, is Alice Flowers. I know. She's like, okay. And then in second place, and you get to give yourself 40 points, is Zulema Saceda. Okay, give yourself 40 points. Okay, in third place with 30 points is Maureen Koger. Woo, 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 woo. Over $1,400 in sales. Oh, no, wait. Maureen and Christine both were kind of very close, 15 and 14. So right there, and Stacy Swallows. Okay, so all three of you guys give yourself 50, 40, 30 points. Stacy's like, I'll take it. Dang, sure, okay. And then next would be Sayonara. And Sayonara, and Stacy, I've got you on here twice. It's so funny. Sayonara would get 20 points. And then for doing at least $600 in sales for the month, Elisa and Jules will give themselves 10 points. So write it all down. Got it? Get it? Got it good? Yes. How many of you are going to start submitting your accomplishment sheets every single week? Yeah. Okay. How easy is that? It takes literally seconds. We want to know the faces and how much you sold. The rest is for your taxes. Okay. So I want to screen share. Where do we put it? Just put it under... that's a really good question. Put it under Queen of Sales. Yeah, put it under Queen of Sales. You'll know what it is. Okay, so I want to screen share with you guys something that Andrea showed us, and I don't think we paid attention to it because everybody started asking me how to do this. So I'm going to walk you through this really quickly. Okay, I'm going to screen share this. Can you all see this? Andrea, does it say Faith? Andrea? Let me try this again. Andrea, unmute yourself. Unmute yourself.
I keep unmuting and you're muting me.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay,
yes, it did. Now
it showed Faith. Okay, so you guys, this is like an old Facebook page that I have. So this is how I would change the name. So it says Where Hope Lives Volunteer Force. Okay, so what you do is you go to more, see that little more, dot, 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 click on that. Then you go to, I'm actually reading my own directions. Then you go to, oh shoot, it worked earlier.
Edit group settings.
Edit group settings, thank you. Edit group settings. Then you go to group name and you just change it right there. So last week, per Andrea's instructions, I went on my Joanna Shipe Independent Beauty Consultant page, and this is what I changed the name to. Because I listened, okay? So you can change your name. And like Andrea said last week, it's not that we have any shame or anything about what we do, but we want to introduce ourselves and then introduce our company and introduce what we stand for. Because I'm not Joanna Shipe Mary Kay Director. I'm Joanna Shipe, mom, wife, devoted churchgoer, Mary Kay, pink Cadillac driver, your girlfriend, crazy woman, by the pool. I mean, all of it. You're all of it. So you want to make sure that website encompasses all that. I know Jamie Bolliard has done an amazing job on her Facebook page, and she was like Alice. She was like, okay, now tell me what to do. Okay, how does this look? Okay, now tell me what to do. And you guys, sometimes that's just what you have to do. Just take it one step at a time, and just, you got to start doing it. Because if you don't do it, you're not going to understand it. You can sit there all day long, you're not going to understand it. And I want to just invite you guys to go on Andrea's unit Facebook page, her Amazing Graces, and steal everything. Everything. Let me tell you, imitation is the purest form of flattery. Okay? So just steal everything she's doing. Don't reinvent the wheel. Just go take it. I give you permission.
Hey, Joe.
Okay. Okay.
Joe.
Yeah.
So just so you know, I did incorrectly state something, and I spent time, I don't think I said this last Monday, I think I contradicted myself, so I need to clarify.
Okay.
I spent time reviewing our legal guidelines, and it specifically does, yes is the word, you can do specials. You can promote your company recruiting information. You can say sign up today on your business page. And see, another reason you want everybody in your personal world to like your business page is they are choosing to say yes, opening the door, choosing to go in. Now you can personal message them all day long because it's not solicitation. They came in your store.
Okay.
So attract them with your personal sharing post, but then you can put business.
Yeah. And I love how on the Embrace You page that Jules has set up, she posts recipes, she posts funny stories, she posts inspirationals. Andrea posts nutritional facts. I mean, you guys, don't make it just Mary Kay. Make it everything you're doing. You know, and then have your family stuff on your public Facebook page. Like Zulema's always posting pictures of her kids and stuff like that. It's so stinking cute. So that's your public Facebook page. But this is where you are branding yourself. You're putting yourself out there. This is who I am. This is what I do. Alice, you could also be promoting your professional image company and tie it all together. Okay. Amy makes cheesecakes. She could tie that in with it. You know, I know, Zulema, you and Amy are going to have a bake-off. It's going to be amazing, and I'm going to gain 20 pounds. Okay, before we get to the last thing we're going to talk about tonight, I just want to give y'all a little teaser, because, you know, I'm a teaser. I'm not a tease. I'm a teaser. MK at Play. Huh. Wonder what this is. Wonder what is this? Huh. How do you get rid of red with green? Okay, MK at Play. I got my order in today. You guys all need to be directors. I got a message from one of my consultants this week. All caps. That means they're screaming, right, Andrea, if they do all caps? What is this new mascara? It's called Panorama. I have been using it. Basically, it is the Lash Love formula with a unbelievable brush. Unbelievable. Now, it's not like the fat brush for the intensity, but it just fans out your lashes. I have a problem with my lashes curling under on the edges, and it just makes me look like I have doe eyes. After all this isolation thing, I will not be going back to my lash extensions. I'm like, this is all you need right here. Also, how many of y'all loved this? The Satin Body Cream? Oh my word. Can y'all get excited about that? And then, of course, Andrea already bragged on this. I mean, I'm telling you, it's like clear. See how it's clear? And yet look at her pretty pink lips. And it feels amazing. It's a pH balance. I just keep putting it on. I love it. I'm already addicted to it. Love it, love it, love it. So Christine, you earned one of these prizes from me for last month. So you'll have to let me know what you want me to send you because I got my box right there. Okay, all right, I'm excited. Okay, double credit for July. So let me explain to this double credit thing. I'm gonna turn it over to Dre Bay, okay? Double credit. Basically, anything you do in May is going to count credit in July. It's not going to count for commissions. It's just going to count credit, okay? It's a bonus. It would be like if they had double credit in July but it's based on whatever you do in May. So however much you order in May and however many new people you bring in, that's, Andrea, that's where I got that February, March,
Wait,
April.
I got it drawn. I'll talk about it next.
That's where I got that from. February, March, April, May was
I
the
got it.
bonus credit. It wasn't the red jacket. See, anybody can be a director. Yeah.
So here's how this works. You
Okay,
wanna
she's
read-
going to show you guys that in a second. But basically, anything you do in May is going to kick off your seminar year July 1st. Okay, how many of y'all know that on July 1st, we all start back at 0? Yeah. How would you like to start out with already having $2,000 retail credit? Yeah. Or 4 or 5 new consultant credit. Yeah. I'm excited. I think this is going to be exciting. Okay, so now Andrea's going to clean up everything I messed up. Okay, Andrea.
Okay, Stace, unmute yourself and tell me what your question was because I didn't understand it.
What question? Where do we put it?
Yeah.
Oh, that Joanna answered it. Where do we put the credit she gave us for our sales for last month?
Oh, sorry. I thought we were talking about something else. Okay. So here's the deal for these 2 promotions that Mary Kay's running. I'm not going to talk about Twice as Nice. She just explained it. The 2 other promotions, free red jacket and double your normal bonus. Okay. Now there's more cash coming your way when you share. But let's just break this down. Okay. Your goal is 3 qualified so that you can have a free red jacket. You also get now double bonus, but how does this work? Okay, so I just did it on paper. Sorry, I'm trying to figure this out. If somebody recruited in February and March, they are not qualified to count towards your free red jacket. So that means anything that they ordered in the month of February and anything they ordered in the month of March don't count, okay? They don't count actually. Okay, Joe, you're screen sharing, but I need my paper.
Oh, sorry. Do y'all see that though? That's the dates, April 1st to June 30th. Do you see it?
Yeah, I got it on my paper.
Okay.
So here's the June, okay? This is the deadline. So you earn a free red jacket, anyone who comes in the month of April. So I'm just gonna use, it's hard for me to do it this side. I'm gonna use Laura as our example because she joined Stacy's team in the month of April, okay? So she has yet to order. So as she sells, she's gonna need to order. So anything that she sells in the month of May, if she gets to, when she gets to 600 in the month of May, guess what? Stacy is gonna get a $100 bonus because it's above this line, okay? So if they came in the month of April for $30, whatever, and then they didn't order, they can still help you get your double bonus, but they're also gonna get their bonus for being Great Start qualified, and they're gonna get a $110 miracle set. So that's what's in it for them. Remember Mary Kay said, what's in it for them? That's most important. But then also, they can take advantage of the $100 bonus. They have to be active to be able to get commission. So of course we want them to be selling, and then they can recruit, and then their recruit can order in the month of May and they get a $100 bonus. So Laura can add 2, 3, 59 million people in the month of May, and she can get a $100 bonus for every qualified person. But let's come back here. Let's say that this person in April was a 0 order, and in May she only does a 225 order. Now she's active, but you're not going to count her for a red jacket until she gets to 600, and you have until the end of June. So again, red jacket is April to June, whereas the bonus here, you can count anybody who signed up in February as long as they hit their Great Start qualification by the end of this month, then you get your $100 bonus. Questions? Okay, now don't forget. Oh, there was a question. Go ahead.
It's 2 different things. Red jacket, which I confused. I'm sorry. Thank you, Andrea. Red jacket and the $100 bonus.
Now I'm also going to throw this in there. You get a $100 bonus when you're a first-time red jacket only until June 30th. So I'm doing this is totally ghetto because I don't have my little, but that's only till June 30th. So if you have even 3 people that are just holding virtuals, or they're inviting people to your virtuals and they're just selling a little bit, great, keep them going. But of course, as they start to follow along in your footsteps and hold their own virtuals, then they'll be up faster and moving towards STAR. Now there's one other way a brand new person is going to get cash. Okay, now let's look at this. And I'm doing it here because when you bring somebody in for Great Start Qualified, okay? I'm just throwing out bonuses. We're not even talking commission. Percentage commission is based on what they're ordering. These are just bonuses and they're paid immediately. So you get a $50 cash bonus when you help somebody get to their $600 level. And you get a $220 product bonus. So example here, Rihanna is on Dee O'Brien's team. She held her, we did her virtual a week ago. She got in her order of 325 just for the sake of today. That means that she's only $275 away from hitting her bonus and getting her free product. So she's got a party planned for this Thursday. Now, as soon as she hits that level, she's going to get her free product, but Dee is going to get this plus, let's go back to this right here. I know I'm writing all over. She's going to be a yes for Dee in the month of May, and Dee's going to get another $100 bonus, but she also is closer to being, and she's one of her 3. So Dee is tracking 3 red jacket, a free red jacket. She has to have 3 qualified. Well, then Rihanna would be one of hers. She gets, let's just add that up, $50 bonus, $100 bonus, and then Dee is able to get another $100 bonus when she's a first-time red, which would be just in bonuses, $250, not counting the free red jacket when she gets 2 more qualified people. So I know it's a little crazy. I sort of put them on my, I'm using paper, but use your dry erase board, get it out. We do have reports. We can send you the reports, but so many of you are close and you don't realize what you're sitting on. I do want to shout out to Christine. She's always on top of every number, and I talked to her. She might've called me, I might've called her, but she says, I'm so excited. I bumped up from a 4% to a 6%. She is paying attention to her team so that she can be hitting a higher, free money, you guys, free money. So she went from a 4% to a 6%, and her goal is 8%, actually 13%, because she's right on the verge of team leader. But when you have 3, now you have 3 different windows of commission. Cha-ching, that's awesome.
Okay, so just the bare bones of it, guys. If you add 3 qualified people this month, and it's your first time in a red jacket, there's $400 cash deposited in your bank account immediately. That doesn't count your commissions, that doesn't count your sales, that doesn't count free products, any of that. Bam, done. If we said on May 31st, we are closing all team building in Mary Kay for the next year, closing it, not gonna have any team building for a year, who would you go talk to with a sense of urgency? Who would you say needs more freedom, more flexibility, more financial cushion? Who would you talk to? Because right now for 30 bucks or 100 or 130, they can literally start a business. Y'all got to start thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you know? Who do you know? Who do you know? And you know what? When I talk to people, and Alice has heard me do this like 20 times now because she's using me. Zulaima's heard me do this. You guys who are using me, thank you. I like it when you use me. Thank you. But you guys, you're listening to me say the same things over and over. And what am I saying? It's, you know, Alice, it's probably not for you, but you owe it to yourself to check it out. Let me just give you the facts. And, you know, you may know somebody who could use more freedom, more flexibility, who just, you know, they've kind of enjoyed staying home with their kids, although they're ready for their kids to go back to school. But, you know, they would love to work from home. And y'all, this is the new normal. I'm telling you, people are not going to run out of their doors on June 1st and go, I want to have a Mary Kay party and invite people into my home, or go to someone else's house and sit on their chairs and sit at their table. And they're not. there's a wall that's built up, and we are going to paint it pink. Okay, little pink houses. We're going to knock down the walls, but we're going to do it with pink. And so I want you just to be thinking of everybody. And you can even, like, you know, call someone super sharp like Vicky or Andrea. Call one of these blonde women and say, you know, my director gave me a challenge last night to talk to the 3 sharpest women I know, and your name and your face just kept popping in my head. And you know what, Andrea, it's probably not for you. I know you have plenty of, you know, money, and you have plenty of friends, and you have all the flexibility in the world. But you know what? For some reason, your face keeps popping in my head. Maybe you know somebody. You know, if I give you 15 minutes of the facts of how we get started in Mary Kay, would you be willing to let me share that with you? And then that way we can talk about maybe who do you know? Why do you keep popping in my head? You guys,
she just said something great. I have to interrupt you, Joe, because this is a phrase that Eric Worre taught us for building a strong business. If I blank, would you blank? It gives people control. And that's what, unfortunately, we got a bad rap because we were in this world of trying to talk to friends and family, and people felt obligated. But there's this control when you say, if I, would you? They have the opportunity to say, no, I wouldn't. And then you know. Then it's a very comfortable. But that's a very important phrase. I hope you wrote it down.
I'm smarter than I look. Okay, so the other thing, guys, is how to close. And Maureen was asking me today, how do I close my parties? Alice has been asking me, how do I close these recruits? You just say on a scale of 1 to 5, 1 being I would rather eat dog food, and 5 being I'm ready to kick off my business. Where do I start getting trained? And you can't be a 3. Where do you think you are right now? They're either going to say a 2 or a 4. I'm telling you right now, 99 times out of 100, they're going to say a 2 or a 4. And if they say a 2, I say, what's it going to take to bring you to a 5? And if they say 3 or 4, I say, what's it going to take to bring you to a 5? I have to talk to my husband. I have to pray about it. I have to think about it. I have to meditate over it. And then that's when I say, let me ask you something. Have you ever gone to Walmart without a list? You should always have a list. And you were only going to buy 3 things, and you ended up buying a buggy full of stuff. Have you ever done that? Everyone's done that. Okay, and so how much did you spend? 75, 100, 125? And what'd you bring home? Toilet paper? No, they don't have any. Paper towels? Tidy bowl? Cat litter? What of those items is going to bring you residual income? Because $100 or $30 or $130 investment in kicking off a Mary Kay business could mean braces for your kids' teeth. It could mean vacations around the world. It could mean a free car, or it could just be hair and nail money. It's completely up to you.
Okay, Joe.
Yeah.
You are talking to them directly. And I think the consultants, the hardest thing and yet the most joyful is when you start spending more time, not on texting for closing, but on the conversation. And Joe is talking to them. And at first it feels scary, but I got to tell you, I sort of had a mental shift also the beginning of the year. And I noticed that when I started to get on the phone and doing the closings, there was so much more ease. It was more fun and comfortable, but also more successful. So what you hear Joe doing is closing face-to-face or on the phone. So I have something for people to close digitally. Do you have anything to say before I also share that part on how you would close them digitally?
We're good. I just really want to encourage you guys to keep working on your 3 + 3 + 3. If you can do that every week, 300 in sales, 3 new faces or 3 new parties. If you're serious, 3 new parties. You want to drive a Cadillac? 3 new parties every week. 3 new faces, or 3 hostesses, 300 in sales, and 3 marketing shares that your director follows up with every single week. That's it. That's the simplicity of it. Okay, a digital close. Andrea, give it to us.
So just going back to what I just said, I want to encourage you to think about your self-talk, because again, I had many a times where I was like, oh, it's too scary to talk to them. It's too scary to call them. It's easier just to text. And the more you say that, the more you will lose out on the joy. Like I find when I am face to face, even with our parties being Zoom, it's much more fun because you get to have more of a connection. And that's what we're doing. We're making a connection and helping women see that they can do this too. So catch yourself talk and say to yourself, no, it's going to be more fun to be live, more fun to be together, more fun to talk to her personally. But I did create something. Again, it's the same place you saw me go earlier. And just in case this is part of your question, in my Facebook page, let me just, sorry, I had 3 things open. That's not it. Let me just go back into my Mary Kay. I'm going to go to my Facebook page. I did want to say, don't forget, Mary Kay's doing a live every day in Facebook. I wanted to make sure I shared that. But again, here in units, you're going to see Google Form. So this is something that I also have been working with some awesome mentors. And I'm doing basically keeping it really simple. I have a skin sesh. Let me just go to the bottom. Skin sesh, which is our beauty experience, a first time facial. Then I've got the glam sesh, which is what we do second appointment, just what we would do in person. And then I'm doing a hydra sesh, which is just a spa. Basically, it is treatments, skin, but this is what you might want to copy. So again, make your own Google form. There's some tutorials on YouTube, and this is to help the guest immediately. You can text this to them. This link is a shareable link. I think I gave you the shareable. I'll confirm that. But this is where these are the same specials that we've been doing on the Zoom, and we've screen shared it on Zoom, but this way you can have it in their own hands. And then their wish list, and then of course this is what they're going to schedule second, and then the best compliment are referrals, and then of course how do they want to pay. And you can have all of that digitally if that is what you're asking. So I created that for the beauty experience. Then there's this for the hydro, if you're doing a hydro. This is something that my picture, okay, there it is, good. So this is sort of my specials for that, you can see. And again, the same thing, but just, I got to change this because obviously they just did that. So I got to, not there. And then referrals, again, same. So then the other one that is here is glam. Now let me go here to sending out a glam packet. If you are going to do this, it's harder to teach the color look if they don't have samples, but this is what you can use. And I spent a lot of time. In fact, I was on my, I was so proud of myself because I was 12:30 to 8:30 on Saturday night. I was jamming out making these so that you guys could have them. So feel free to copy it, but it is a shareable, and that might help you do the closing digitally, but following up in person is the most important way.
Okay, Andrea, can you tell them how to, like if they go to Amazing Graces, how do they make that Google Doc their own?
Well, you can't make it your own unless you create your own. So if you want me to show you real fast to create it. Okay, so how do you create a Google Doc? So let me close these out. You can, of course, this is what I do. And I have to do it in 2 ways. Let me put this here because I would do it. No, I can't do it that way. So I normally have this side by side. Okay, I have 2 search engines open. And then inside of your Gmail, you have to have Gmail account. So you have to open up something. But then you go into Drive. So when you're in Drive, so I've actually created some where my consultants will be able to have all of their people in their own file based on what I created. So you can do this too. But you go to New, and you're going to go down here to More, and you go to Google Form. And I'm glad we're recording because you can go back and set this up. So then from here in the upload form, if you go over to this way, you can choose a heading, and you can choose some kind of fun Mary Kay picture. Sorry, Luke was on doing his homework. So you can come down and find some Mary Kay pictures. And so then I could choose this one. I could choose this one. Mary Kay just created a whole bunch of wallpaper. So there's a whole bunch of wallpaper that you can use behind your Zoom meetings as well. And it's all at Mary Kay Facebook page, or at Mary Kay In Touch. But that's where you could choose something like this. And then that would be at the very top. Okay, so it's a banner, so it's not a full picture. And then from there, you can create questions, and you would label your form. So that's how I did my follow-up from pecan to pink. You can put in here a video. So you'll notice it only allows YouTube. So Joanna's URL is a Vimeo. So I'm not able to pull up the YouTube because she's not there. That's why it's a link. So you have to tell your people to click on the link. But once you do that, if you wanted a video over here, you can put pictures. So you can have a picture, which is where I put my closing sheets. So if I was to go working virtually and then I wanted to have one of the closing sheets, I could throw that in there like I just did. And then underneath there, you can have options. And even on the options, you can have a picture. So you can make it, the thing is, you don't want to put too many pictures. Yeah. It'll weigh it down, but at the same time, you want at least a couple to make it look nice. Okay, so option 1, you could have something like that. And then at the end here, if you want another, this is a add. So then you go down, you add another question, and then you add another question. And then, for example, this last one, let's just say I want to say thank you. So I could just go, let me just say thank you.
Okay, obviously Andrea's very good at this. This may take y'all a little bit longer.
So this would be how to create a Google form. And then the nice thing about these Google Forms is that you're gonna get an email. Boy, it's taking a while to load. You're gonna get an email every single time. All right, it didn't load for some reason. So you're gonna get an email every time that you're getting people's information. And if you're not ready to create it, don't worry, because right now it's coming to me, but then I have to call you and tell you the results. So you are going to want to get yourself up and running on that so that you can be more independent and you're not waiting, because it's that 3-day window where after somebody hears about the products, that's when you want to make sure you close them on the sale or, of course, the opportunity. And always remember, it's next exposure, next exposure. So it's okay if it was a gentle touch, because the next exposure might be another opportunity to see a product. Then you're going to close them on the product, close them on being a hostess, keeping that warm touch and next exposure.
So what y'all can do is you can go to Andrea's page and you can go to this section and look at it, and you can recreate it for yourself. You know, she doesn't care. You can use her questions and recreate it for yourself. If you don't know how to do this, find a teenager. Right? They can do it. They know how to do it. Because I know she was flying through that and I'm like, okay, she lost me after you click on Google Docs, but I have done it before. I have done it before. So I just have to remember how to do it again. But thank you, Andrea. You're amazing. Amazing. We love you. Okay, so your challenge this week is 3 + 3 + 3. And also, big apology, Dee, I did not know you submitted your weekly accomplishments. You also had an amazing week, 125 in sales.
That was her 3F.
Huh?
That was her 3F. She hit the 125.
3F. You did 125 points. You go, girl. Oh my gosh, focus free and fabulous. Okay, so y'all turn in your FFF sheets and turn in your I Want a Prize. And if you won my drawing, which I posted on Superstars, and you do not turn this into me by tomorrow, I will draw out more names for cash. Because no play, no get. Okay? Do we understand that? That's how I think now. Okay. All right. You guys have an amazing week. Let's make it happen. Let us know what we can do to support you in your business. Let's have a great May. Make it happen.